Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy hot Saturday. I don't know about you guys, but it is so hot here in Michigan. Anyways, I was just gonna show a little bit of the junk journal, the insides of what I'm working on, and give a little bit of a, I guess it's not a demonstration, but tell you a little bit about the pages to maybe inspire you, to give you some ideas. Anyways, so this journal is just a regular old spiral book. I got it at a thrift store, I think. Nothing fancy. I'm just upcycling it and having fun in it. The goal for this journal is to do a different border on each page, because I love when it looks chunky from the side. So anyways, yeah, I will give you a little bit of a tour of my journal. It is definitely not complete, but it will be someday. So here we go. Oh, and I wanted to tell you about the cover real quick. So how I sewed on the cover actually is I sewed on a piece of paper with the border, and then I glued it down to the cover. Okay. So these two pages are just simple stenciling using Distress Inks, the sponge pad, and just practicing with those. And then I added that border. I wanted a quote in here, so I did that. And then on the back, this polka dot, paper is tissue paper. So I just glued that down, added a polka dot ribbon border. I fussy cut this butterflies, used some Posca acrylic markers to add some detail, a little bit of a border. I might add more detail to these two pages. I kind of am one of those people that adds things as I go. These are handmade paper charms. I did make a video on how to make these. I think they're just so cute. I'll link that video in the description. I also have a playlist that has a bunch of ephemera ideas on my channel. This is just a little piece of fabric, and I just made a ruffle on my sewing machine. This weed or flower is just a fussy cut, hand-drawn flower, I don't know what to call it, plant, that I use with, alcohol ink markers. So this page, each one of these sections is a pocket. I was just practicing different types of pockets. This is just some faux seed pack I printed. I just tucked it in there. Yeah, I'm not quite done. Then added some trim. This is another paper charm. If you can see it, I can put it up close. This page, I just did collaging, simple collaging. This one I sewed. Actually, I was able to take this page up to my sewing machine and sewed around that piece of paper. Added some embellishments on a frame. This bird is the front of a greeting card, so that's an idea. You can always upcycle those. This page I painted just with acrylic paint, and then these are handmade paper flowers, which I have a video for those as well on my channel. I can link that. This page was a page that I collaged, so it has some book pages, acrylic paint, some Posca acrylic markers, some stenciling. So that was done on its own another time, and then I just cut it to size, glued it down to this page, because these pages are all white, so I did a lot of adding backgrounds to them. Then this sunflower is a wall decor transfer sticker that I just transferred to the page. I just love tickets, so I did a whole page of just collage tickets. Still need to add a border. All right, so this page I use stamps and a little bit of Distress Oxide with the sponge to scuff it up. And then this I added separately. This is a Snippet strip. So I just took a piece of 1 inch about file folder, like a strip, and then glued down different pieces, like collaged down it, and then I did a border, and it makes a nice trim. So then I just sewed it to the page, or I'm sorry, I glued it to the page. This was sewn before. This is a hidden paper clip. I'll do it another time. Okay, what did I do here? This is just collage, and I used quite a bit of washi tape, book pages, another hidden paper clip. That one's a couple page corners. This was with a die cut. I like to add numbers to almost everything. This page, sorry, my dog, I have a black lab that's sitting under my table and he's panting because it's very hot. This page is messy sewing, so I sewed that. I took fabric pieces, glued it to its own page, sewed around each piece, and then glued the whole piece down to this page. This page is probably not done yet, but that's just what that is. This is a book page that I printed a strawberry image on, and then again did a strawberry ribbon ruffle separately and then glued it down. This page, this page is wild. I don't know what's going on with this page. This page, I love bright colors, so this just turned into a button and bright color page. Here's just a little snippet of fabric that I sewed separately and then glued it down. So I just put buttons all around the perimeter here. Handmade paper flower, again, you mentioned that already. So it's, we're sticking to something. All right, this page is not done, but I was continuing with the bright look. The background is watercolor, so I watercolored the page. This is just a crocheted flower. And then these are paper flowers. I just added buttons. I haven't finished this pocket yet. But this is just a piece of triangle paper glued to the corner with this open. This I made this morning. It's just a scrappy paper pad, so it could go in there, hypothetically. Then I took these next two pages and I cut them in half, or yeah, about half. I made them just separate, or like short pages, I guess. Fussy cut some images from a book that I made copies of. Made a little pocket here, a faux pocket for these. These are wonky watercolor flowers and plants. Again, I do have a video for that as well. Those are a lot of fun to do. I think they add a lot of color. This one is I took a piece of, gosh, I can't remember, it's a fabric. Muslin, yes, muslin. Just glued it down on the page and added some flowers, glued them down. These are not, bling is not really my thing. I know that rhymes, but I thought it looked good right there. This backside is not done yet. I'm just collaging with vintage stamps. And I think we end here. Oh no, there's a couple more. This page is not done, but this again is one of my wonky watercolor flowers. All right, this page, the background is I jelly printed that and then glued the whole piece down. This is a snippet strip where I took all the pieces, these collage pieces, glued them down to like a 1-inch file folder strip, and then glued the whole piece down when it was done. This is made from a junk mail envelope window. I just cut out the window and left a little paper on the edges. Oops. And then I sewed around it and then glued the top and the bottom, and it has like a little belly band. I just added some stuff to, this is just a little handmade paper pad. This was, I did some prompts in one of my groups. It was, I think it was insect, red, and torn pages. So this is just collage. I just added, this is a scrapbook paper in the background. This is one of my, a piece of a snippet strip I made, and I just tuck it in here. And then I have one page I started. They're not done yet. And this is just some, stenciling with paste. So I hope some of those I hope I gave you some ideas, and I hope you enjoy crafting today. I know I will be, because it's super hot, as I said. And I will talk to you guys later.